The vast majority of guys that have had success in the big leagues go right there at the top of the horseshoe, right across the logo, and I threw like that for a very long time. But just the shape of my hand, when I rolled it over, this seam just sits on the outside of my thumb and feels very stable because the ball doesn't sit on my palm.
Right.
So it floats. So it has a little room to kind of seat. And then at a certain weight, you know it's balanced and it's just ready to come out.
But when I had it here, it seemed like the ball broke one direction. A little or a lot, I couldn't tell. But when I moved to here, getting two seams in front, the ball tended to move that way or this way. So that made it a little more confusing to the hitter, and for me, made it a little tough. But yeah, it made it a little more effective.
I use really, really short fingernails. They're less than a millimeter. There's very little risk of breakage. A guy like Alex Blandino, who's coming up through the minor leagues with the Reds, he uses longer fingernails. And that's just so that he can get more of his fingertip on the ball for leverage, so he can throw it a little faster. I keep my nails really stout. It gives me a very firm, sort of clean contact surface area on the ball.
When I went to Texas, I found that in the heat, they would bend more, so I kept shortening. You're trying to get as much nail into the ball as you can. Go ahead. That is better. So in other words, you got to here and you're throwing down. Okay, not here, throwing up.